Today's game is called Racing Fractions. You and your partner will need a game board, a deck of cards, and 2 different color counters. I have blue and red. I am playing by myself once again, so I will be playing the role of both partners. You and your partner, to figure out who goes first, each partner is going to draw 2 cards. So there's player 1, and here's player 2. To figure out who goes first, you need to make a fraction using the 2 cards you pulled. Make sure you put the smaller number on top for the numerator. So player 1 pulled a 1 and a 1. So they have 1 out of 1. Player 2 pulled a 4 and a 6. Smaller number on top, this fraction would be 4/6. Whichever fraction is bigger, that player gets to go first. So if I have 1 whole piece and I had that 1 whole piece, I ate the whole thing. If I have 6 pieces and I had 4 out of those 6 pieces, I had less than a whole. So player 1 has the bigger fraction. They get to go first. I'm going to discard those cards real quick. Each player is then going to put 1 counter on the end of each one of these fraction lines. So player 1 will be blue today, and player 2 will be red. The goal of this workplace is to get all of your counters to the end of your fraction number lines. You're going to move ahead based on the cards you pick and the fraction you make. So, player 1's turn picks 2 cards. Smaller number on top, 1/6. The fraction that I can make is 1/6. Now I'm going to get these cards out of the way so I can see my whole game board. Now I need to look at my fraction lines and see, are any of these number lines split up into sixths? This has got 1, 2 pieces, so that's halves. 1, 2, 3 thirds. 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces, fourths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This number line has been cut up into sixths. I rolled 1/6, so I get to move my counter up to 1 out of 6 pieces. And that's my turn. Now it would be partner 2's turn. Now they had a 2 and a 4, smaller number on top, 2/4. Now I know something about 2/4. First, I know this means the number line can have 4 pieces. 1, 2 pieces, 1, 2, 3 pieces, 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces. So player 2 could move their counter up 1/4, 2/4. However, I also know that 2/4 is the same as having half. So I could also choose to move my counter here because 2/4 is equivalent to having half. Now I'm going to stick with the fraction I rolled exactly, not the equivalent fraction. All right, I'm going to have player 1 go one more time. 3/6. Smaller number on top, 3/6. So I'm going to look for a number line that's been cut into 6 pieces. I think it's my one on the bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This has been cut into eighths. Does that mean I can't use this one at all? Actually, I know something about 3/6. I know if I have 3 out of 6, that is the same as having half. So I'm going to move him up half. Now, let's say, for example, on player red's next turn, they got 1/4. They'd go back to their 4th number line and move it up 1/4 more. See who can reach the end first.